All right, guys, we are live. We are live, and we are getting started. We are live. We are live. We are live, and we are getting started. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, guys. This is the Growth Marketing webinar hosted by Lex Olowo and a very, very special guest that we have in the house. And I'm going to be introducing my very special guest in a bit. Welcome, everyone. All right. So just go to the WhatsApp group where you joined from and let them know that we are live. We are live, and we are getting started. Just let them know that we are live, and we are getting started. All right. Let's go. All right. Just go to the groups and let them know that we are live. We are live, and we're going to get started. Okay. So if you want to enjoy every single bit of what we're going to be doing today, I strongly recommend you should have like a notepad close to you. My guest is loaded, right? He's super loaded. He's going to be showing us a whole lot of amazing stuff, right? So just get a notepad and jot down some amazing points he's going to be giving you. If you are interested in digital marketing, growth marketing, making money online, selling product and services, right? Helping business owners grow. He is an expert and he's going to be showing you a lot of things, right? So you want to be very, very close to your you want to be very, very close to your notepad, right? So that he's going to take you all the way. All right. So before I introduce him, before I bring him on, let me know where you are joining from. All right, so just go to the comment section and let us know where you are joining this meeting from. Right, where are you joining from? Your location, rep your city, your name, and where you are joining from. All right. Okay. All right. Go to the comment section and let's know where you're joining from. My name is Lex Olowo. I'm joining here from Lagos, Nigeria. And our guest today, Yusuf, is joining from the United States of America. He's going to be coming up right now. Okay. All right. Okay. Amazing people. So many people joining from Nigeria. All right. From Kenya. Welcome, everyone. All right. From Taraba State, Kayode from Kaduna. All right, guys. You are welcome. You are welcome to the Growth Marketing webinar, right? Hosted by Digital World Tech Academy. And this is going to be, I'm excited. I'm far more excited than you because I know that this is super packed. I know that especially for those that will stay to the very end, you are going to get a whole lot, right? You're going to really learn a whole lot. And in fact, this is going to be like an eye-opening session that would help you navigate your way. So you have always wondered, how do these people make money online, right? How do these people do these things, right? This is going to give you that exact part you can follow to do this. All right. So I'm not going to talk too much. At this point, I want to bring up our guest, right? So he's going to be like the main speaker for today. Most of what we have loaded is going to be dishing it out. All right. So as we go, let me allow our guests to kick it off. We have a whole lot of people here already. All right. You can go ahead, sir.
Welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to join. I'm so happy to take part and participate with you guys. My name is Yusuf, coming in from California. My friend Lex, once he called me and he told me about this opportunity, once he told me about this seminar and this opportunity to present our passions of marketing and growth marketing specifically, I didn't hesitate. I told him absolutely. He invited me to the audience. I'm assuming most of you guys are from Nigeria, right? If we could,
Yeah,
if
a
we,
good number from Nigeria, some people from Ghana, Kenya, Cameroon. All right.
everybody, please comment, be active. We want to have this. We want to make this an interactive session. Everybody, tell us where you're from. You know. So yeah. So today's presentation is about growth marketing. Okay. And before we even speak about growth marketing, we have to understand what is marketing. Because we hear a lot of big terms that are thrown out to us these days: sales, agency, business, whatever you want to call it. But what is marketing to even understand digital marketing or growth marketing? So marketing, it's the means of promoting your service or your business to an audience. Very, very simple. If anybody makes it more complicated than that, don't allow them to make it complicated for you. Marketing is the promotion of a business or a service or a product or a good to an audience. Okay. And then there's different means of marketing. There's traditional methods of marketing, there's digital marketing. And then once you get into digital marketing, which me and Lex are in the world of digital marketing, there's different segments. So I'm specialized in growth marketing. Okay, so let's get started with today's presentation. So I titled it specifically A Gateway to Financial Freedom, because that's exactly what it was for myself, and that's what it is for Lex, and that's what we're hoping it could be for every single person who's watching this. A gateway to our financial freedom. How can we prosper in our day-to-day lives, in our careers, in our businesses? If you already have a business, how your business can do better. If you want to start a business, whatever the case may be. That's why I titled it A Gateway to Financial Freedom. So who I am, thanks again for you guys watching and participating. And I'm so humbled to take part in this event today. I'm a digital marketer based out of sunny California, as you guys may see. My background, I'll show it to you guys, but my computer's a little heavy. I'm in California, passionate about helping businesses achieve growth through strategic marketing. You know, we come with a game plan and we execute. And the purpose is that growth comes to a business that I help or from my own business. My goals, one of what my goals and what I do mainly is to empower businesses to thrive in today's digital age. And we use a lot of cutting edge tools and insights for measurable success. So one thing about me at the end, you can see right there that it says 30x plus ROAS. This is just an indicator of my performance rate so far. ROAS is return on ad spend. Okay, so every dollar I've spent in the ad cycle, I've received 30 back, which means if I spend $100, tip from my track record, and since I've been running ads since about 2017, if I spend $100, I will get 3,000 back. That's in revenue. It's not all profit, but a good chunk of it is profit. But we measure in the marketing world with these kind of metrics. And later in the presentation, we're going to be going over KPIs, key performance indicators, on what ROAS means. So anyways, that's just a little bit about myself. I'm into digital marketing and I like to help people and businesses grow. So again, like I said, before we get into growth marketing and digital marketing, it's very important that we have a solid grasp of what is marketing. Before I got into marketing, I used to hear people speak about it all the time. I was confused. What is marketing? Someone will tell me, I'm a marketer. I have a marketing company. I have a marketing position in a firm or a company. What does marketing mean? Marketing, like I said earlier, is the promotion of a product or service to an audience. I'll give you an example. If you own a salon, you have a hair salon. Your service is the hair salon. And you might, after all the numbers you crunch and the math that you do, you'll come to the conclusion, I need at least 15 customers every day to walk in that door and pay for my services, for this business to be profitable, to pay the rent, to pay your employees. You need about 15 people. Let's just say, for example, and a person's only getting 6 customers a day. They're having a problem with customer acquisition. They're having a problem with not enough people are coming into to the establishment, to their business, right? So that is a marketing problem. Okay. And that's where a marketer steps in and does their job. You only have 6 people, cool. You need 15 people. Let's figure that out. And we provide, or the marketer provides, creative, strategic solutions. Okay. So for example, you're walking down the street and you see a big sign, a big billboard that says Maria's Salon. That's a form of marketing, right? Let's say you get a message on WhatsApp, somebody messages you, hey, uh this business is having a sale. That's marketing. So there's different forms. So that's just a brief definition of what marketing is: the promotion of a good or service to an audience. Okay. And a marketer helps you promote to an audience and bring more customers in. Okay. So that's marketing. Lately, since the internet, the 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 advancements of the internet, there's been a revolution, a technological and digital revolution. Okay. So everything, traditional things that used to be done physically have went digital. And especially of the biggest things was marketing, right? People used to go to movie theaters. That was a physical activity. Now people watch movies on their phone. That's a digital revolution, right? And now to bring that into the marketing world, people used to pay money to advertise their business on a newspaper, right? Physically, they will go to the newspaper, pay for an advertisement or a big billboard on the street or on the highway. Now you could pay Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google. It has features. All you have to do a few buttons and promote your business, and maybe 10,000 people see your business. That's what I do for a living, and that's what my friend Lex does for a living. All right. That is digital marketing. And digital marketing has many different channels, many different avenues. The main two channels people market with digitally that spread awareness of goods and businesses to people and to an audience. The main channels people use is Google and Facebook. Now we see TikTok, Instagram, but those are the two big main players in the digital marketing space. So I say this to my friends. I truly believe this. If a person learns Facebook ads, just how to run the ad manager, the dashboard, they know they know how to analyze data and analytics from the cost per lead to cost per acquisition, ROAS, all of that. If a person learns that, which somebody could do in a 6-week course, I truly believe that's more valuable than a master's degree at a top school. I genuinely, I believe that. A person who can understand Facebook marketing, just that. Because now we see there's kids, 15-year-olds, 20-year-olds who make $100,000 a month just running ads. I told you my analytics was 30x ROAS. So every dollar, if I spend $100, we bring back 3,000 on a campaign. If I spend $1, we bring back 30. That's the power of ads. So just a brief example of the channels that are used is Facebook, Google. Like I said, I could put a campaign for $10 and get my message across to 10,000 people. And 10,000 people now know that I have a barber, a salon, or a burger restaurant, right? This is the power of advertising. Okay. So again, stick with us. At the end, we're gonna have an interactive session. I want to ask you guys questions. I hope you guys can ask me questions. And I genuinely want to know what's going on over there in the motherland in Africa. I really want to know. I'm very excited to be here with you guys. So please just focus, pay attention. It's not going to be too long. So again, we're talking about growth marketing, but before growth marketing, let's understand what marketing is. So marketing, like I said, was promoting a good or a service to an audience. Digital marketing is the same thing. It's just done digitally now using Facebook, Google, TikTok, Instagram, etc., etc. And there's a statistic that it's actually mind-boggling and baffling that there are 3 billion monthly users of Facebook in the world monthly. 3 billion active monthly users. If you do the math, the population sorry about that. The population of the earth is 8 billion. So we have 3 billion people a month who are active. So basically half of the world is on Facebook, and half of the world is spending their time on their phone looking at stuff, right? So that's a marketer's dream. We want, as marketers, I just want a place where all the people are gathered at and I could send my message. So, anyways, that's digital marketing, marketing on a digital level. So, why focus on digital marketing? Then we'll go more into growth marketing too, specifically. Like I said, I genuinely am under the belief that understanding how to be a digital marketer properly and run ad campaigns and drive revenue and drive value to other people's businesses or your own business. If you learn this craft, you could drive value to other people's businesses or your own business. I believe it is more valuable than getting a degree if you know how to do it properly. If you take the work, if you take the means, if you take all the necessary steps, if you invest in yourself, because no doubt about it, to pay for advertising, you have to pay for ads. $1. Sometimes I run campaigns that I spend $5 a day. But the marketer, the skilled, experienced marketer knows how to bring in, how to turn $5 to $100. Right? How to turn $100 to 1,000. I have to tell the people about my business and bring interest into my business. So why focus on digital marketing? Why not focus on digital marketing? That's the question I have to ask. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm a fanatic of marketing. We love it. Me and Lex, sometimes we spend hours. If I show you my phone, we send voice notes for minutes talking just about concepts, right? We love marketing. So, and if we want to actually analyze why we love it, is because any business has four components. Every business starts with marketing. My mentor, Daniel Priestley, you can search him, he's a billionaire. My mentor, not billionaire, sorry, and hundreds of millions. He's on the way to being a billionaire. He has a famous quote, and this inspired thousands. And it inspired me. And once I've heard this quote, I've never looked back and I've never understood it to be any other way than this. He said, it is all downhill. It gets easier. It's downhill from lead generation. Business is all downhill after lead generation. What is that? What does lead generation mean? Generating attention, generating eyes, marketing basically. Everything else becomes easy. If I have a decent burger restaurant, but the whole Lagos, Abuja, the whole city knows about me. And it's decent, just a medium level burger. But everybody knows about me. It's gonna make more money than the guy who has the best burger, but nobody knows about him. He's selling in his mom's kitchen. Right? It's an attention-driven economy. We live today in an attention-driven economy. Okay, so once I heard that quote, I never looked back. Business is downstream, downhill. You have all the momentum once you are able to consistently generate leads and attention for any business, for your own business or for other businesses. So that's why I took time, deep dived into learning how do I how can I generate leads for businesses, right? And we'll talk about that a little more. So, but understand why focus on digital marketing is that every business starts with marketing. So I said there's four components to every business. The first one is people even know that you're in business. Marketing. They even know that you have a burger spot. Secondly, sales. You have to be able to sell. Someone's going to come into your restaurant. They want a burger, but the person who knows how to sell is going to say, do you want fries and a drink? Understand sales. Thirdly, after that is service providing. The service actually has to be a good service. The burger has to be a good burger, right? The business you're doing, the painting that you paint houses, you paint walls, you have to be a good painter. Fourth, sorry, who's drawing on the screen? Is that me? Okay,
no, it's not
anyway,
you.
It's not me. Okay, this is okay. So there's three parts, like I said: marketing, sales, service providing, and customer retention, and then repeat. Four. So to break that concept down, if I open up a burger restaurant, the first step is people need to know that I'm in business. People need to know, hey, I opened up a restaurant. That's the first market. I want to tell 10,000 people, 50,000 people that, hey, I have a burger restaurant. Secondly, I have to be able to sell burgers. I have to get that process down. The service has to be good. And then you have to be able to retain customers and make sure they come back. That's it. So whatever business you have. So I want to stop for a second and get everybody to think for 15 to 30 seconds. Any business that you have in mind right now, just think about it. If you have a passion in, hair, home services like painting houses, or you're a handyman, or cars, selling cars, anything, you sell phones, whatever you do, think for a second and think, if the whole world knew, if I was the most famous person in Nigeria, or the most famous person in Ghana or Kenya, how much easier would it be for me to sell? Just think. If I had a barbershop and I was the most famous guy in Lagos, my barbershop automatically would be good. If nobody knows me, I just moved to the city tomorrow. Nobody knows me. I just opened up a barbershop. Nobody will come. And this is where the attention, and I'm trying to get you guys to understand that attention equals money today, right? And then, of course, the rest of business, you have to be able to service provide. So why focus on that? You could either get a job with a company and be a marketer for them. And if you learn these skills, whoever is drawing on the screen, I request you to stop, please. Learn the skill, and you'll be able to work in any place and provide value. And secondly, if you learn the skill properly, you have an advantage on every single business. Like I said, if you master marketing and you enter that industry, you have an advantage. All right, so next.
Yeah, I'm trying to disable that stuff so that we can continue.
Yeah. Please, whoever's doing that, please stop. It's a little distracting.
Yeah. You can share now, go ahead.
Okay. And before we go into opportunities in digital marketing, again, I want this to be interactive. This is just a question that answer to yourselves, and later we'll talk. The question I have is I used to have to ask myself this before I learned marketing. What's gonna pay me? What is it that's gonna provide for me, my wife, my kids, my mother? Like what can I bring to the world? But I'm not gonna lie to you, I had nothing, zero. I used to work at Walmart, right? I can't do nothing. I could just work the cashier, be a cashier, a merchant, sell stuff. Like that's it. I couldn't do nothing. I had no skill. Right. So then I had to ask myself, what is it that I could do that's gonna allow me to provide for myself, my family, and I can have even just a little bit of free time during the day. Not even getting rich. Like that's later. Like what could I do? What is it? So yeah, so I used to, and I want you to ask that question. What do I have today? Are you a master at coding or technology or cameras? What is it? Regardless, the answer we're all going to have to come to is I need to get my value up. So I could go out in the marketplace and be a factor. So I could be somebody. And it starts with it's two things: information and acting upon it, knowledge and action. Okay. You need to learn something beneficial, and then you need to act on it. But if you don't have the information, you can't act on it. What are you going to act on? And even if you have the information, you could be the most well-read, up-to-date person on all the modules and procedures. But if you don't act on it, that'll be an issue. And that's what happened to me when I first got on the market. I didn't understand anything, and I tried to do things, and I got caught up. It didn't work. And then I started to learn a lot, and I had inaction. I didn't do anything. But when you combine these two, you learn, you take time, you go on YouTube, you read some books, and then you act, you'll see and you'll learn. So the opportunities, there's a lot of careers. I want to focus on two things. There's careers you can work, or there's businesses you can start. Okay. So you could be a social media manager for any company right now. And we could teach that, or this is available on SEO specialist. And SEO will maybe later, it's a little more advanced, we'll explain it. But basically, SEO is the concept of ranking high on Google, being the first person that shows up for your company on Google. So if I search, I'm a tourist in Lagos, and I'm searching for a chiropractor. I have bad back pain, and I search chiropractor. There's gonna be somebody who shows up first. The reason why he showed up first is because he worked with somebody who was an SEO specialist, search optimization specialist, right? And he got up to first ranking, and thousands of people visit his website, his business through that. You could be a content creator for businesses. You could be an ad specialist. That's what me and Lex specialize more in, running ads and running analytics and analyzing analytics and growing with these analytics. And there's plenty of freelance opportunities. There's plenty of different opportunities. But like I said, I strongly, highly suggest everybody learn marketing for their own good. Whether you have a business, whether you want to start a business or whether so the financial impact of digital marketing. And again, I apologize for whoever's making these streaks across the screen. I'm so sorry about that. The financial impacts of digital marketing. So I was talking with Lex and I was asking, what is the average salary, in your guys' country or just generally speaking in other countries? Because I'm trying to understand. And I was trying to also understand the living expenses. How much does it cost to live there? Okay, so how much do I need to make to be comfortable? How much do I need to make to survive? Right? How much is a good salary? What's not? Later, I have a list of and we're gonna go into this. This is just a list of salaries. This is honest salaries that I've done research for, and these are the analytics that I've gotten, right? America, Canada, Australia, South Africa, Nigeria, Nepal, Ghana. This is per year. These salaries are per year. Okay. In America, we have something called minimum wage, where the average person minimum gets to make about $17 to $20 an hour, depending on what state you're in. I'm in California. Any job right now you make $18 an hour. That's about 10,000 naira an hour, right? And per month you make about minimum 3,000. Minimum, that's for the lowest person, but these are the average salaries. So my point is, me and Lex were speaking, and we were thinking, this is not fair. How is it that just depending on the country you're in is dependent on your salary? So this is more motivation and reasons for us to go and give ourselves liberation and a pathway to our own financial freedom. So like I said, there's plenty of opportunities that you could go into and the impact you could make. Minimum, if you sign one client over here in America or Canada or UK, the lowest I've seen is about 500, just one client. And that's life-changing money. And you can go up to 5,000. And some people make much more than 5,000. Much, much, much more. People make 100,000 a month. But this is just an average salary. So these are the salaries that somebody could expect to make. And sorry about that, 1 second. Okay, yeah, so these are the salaries that somebody can expect to make, and this is the kind of freedom that could be given to a person through hard work, through dedication, through learning, through acting. There's plenty of money in the space and there's plenty of opportunity. I don't want to be a person who just throws numbers out there. Let's just focus on learning about marketing in general. So growth marketing, my niche specifically, what I focus on. My friend Lex over here, he focuses on funnel optimization. That's another thing. One day we'll do a webinar for talking about funnels. I do it, but Lex is the expert also. I have a friend who has email campaigns. So he will just email 500 companies a day about an offer that he has for 30 days. Every day he's reaching out to 500 to 1,000 people. He's signing clients that way. What I focus on specifically is growth marketing. Growth marketing is a form of digital marketing that's based around data analytics and data analysis. You have to be a person, and it's not hard. You have to be a person who understands these terminologies: KPIs, CAC, CPL, ROI, ROAS, all of that. Cost of acquisition or cost per acquisition, that's CPA. How much does it cost to acquire a new client? Let's say I have a travel agency, okay? My travel agency, we charge $2,000, okay? And the profit I make is $1,000. How much am I willing to spend on marketing per customer? If I want 50 clients right now to come through that door and I want $100,000 revenue, $50,000 in profit, how much am I willing to spend on a campaign? Right? If I'm willing to spend per customer that I make $1,000 profit, I'm able to spend $20, $50, $100, $200. That way you'll be able to find out if you're profitable or not. And hey, if you're making $1,000 profit, as long as you can spend $999 to acquire a client, you're still profitable. And the good news is, it's about $20 to $50 to acquire a client of that caliber. But then again, there's transition, there's processes and there's strategies and whatnot. So some of these KPIs, key performance indicators, that are absolute must to know. is the cost per lead. How much does an inquiry cost? How much does the CPA is the cost per acquisition? How much does it cost to acquire a customer? The ROI, what's your return on investment? The ROAS, what's your return on ad spend? Right? And that's what I told you, mine is 30x. Right? What's your conversion rate? So if 1,000 people seen this campaign, how many people converted? Okay. How many people? And then that way you're able to take a percentage. You're able to take the data and keep running campaigns and optimize. And the next campaign will be better, the next one and the next one. CLTV, customer lifetime value. So if I acquired a client for X amount of dollars, what's the value of this customer? If it's a gym, if I have a personal training, so I'm working with some personal trainers, right? And if they spend $50 to acquire a client that works with them for $100 a month for a year, that client came in through his door spending $1,200, and it only costs $50 to acquire. So that's what you're able to do, the customer lifetime value, and we can go over those another time. But this is just more of an introduction seminar. So some of the marketing channels and means that are used today mainly is the main ones for growth marketing is social media, SEM, search engine marketing, email, and those are the three main ones. In-person campaigns is not so digital, but it's still something that can be added to any campaign for growth. So let's recap. Let's take a break. Let's breathe for a second, and let's get back to where let's get focused. So again, just to recap for anybody coming in late, today's topic, today's presentation and today's seminar is about growth marketing. Okay. We always hear the word marketing. What is marketing? I'm a marketing specialist. I have a marketing agency. I work for a marketing firm. So marketing, again, what we expressed earlier was it's promotion of a service or a business to an audience. Digital marketing is you doing that online. And growth marketing is being able to bring growth to any given company. And when you've been in this industry for years, you're able to know how to grow a company. If a restaurant is doing $1,000 a month and they want to make 3,000, we're as growth operators or growth marketing operators, we're going to be able to analyze the analytics, the KPIs. So that's mainly what it comes down to. This is just an introduction, and
all right.
Yeah, let me just finish off with this. 1 second.
All right.
There's something going on here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish right now. Okay, so I mentioned about working for companies, but the biggest thing that I want to preach to everybody is being an entrepreneur, starting your own company. What I recommend for every single person is learning the basics, and there's many different streams and channels to go about it with. So I would recommend personally for every single person to go out and start an agency, to go and hire talent, to go and partner up with local marketers like yourself, and to go out into the marketplace and to go and rub shoulders with people who are doing business. Start in the beginning. You could work for free. You could work on a retainer basis. You could work on a salary, whatever the case is. Start small and aim high. And then from there, you could flourish. So yeah, we'll end it there today. It was amazing talking with you guys.
All right, guys. All right. That's just part one. Those of you that are still here, you're still going to learn a whole lot. That's just part one of what we're going to be looking at. So there's a whole lot, right? There's a whole lot that we're going to be looking at. And this, what we have just done is just a tip of the iceberg, and there's a whole lot more coming, right? There's a whole lot more coming. So it's still going to be here, and there is something special for everyone that is going to stay to the very end. Yes, he has a very, very big opportunity he wants to give to a few people, a very few people that would stay to the very end. All right. So, but I also have a few things I would like to talk about on this topic, right? That we have talked about so far. I just wanted to let you guys know that there's a question and answer section coming up very soon, where you can ask me any questions at all. You can ask me any question. You can ask Yusuf any question about group marketing, digital marketing, and how you can start your own business as a group marketer, and how you can partner with international organizations to start working, getting clients all around the world and doing all that. All right. So I just have a few things I want to share, right? I'm going to share my screen. I just have 2-3 slides I want to share, and then we go to the main part, which is the question and answer section, where we're going to take a whole lot of your questions. All right, so let me just share my screen now and we go, right? Okay, let me just share my screen now and then we look at the few things I have to share. Now, you know, when it comes to, if you can see my screen, go to the comment section and say, let's go, let's go, let's go. If you can see my screen, just go to the comment section and say, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Nice. Thank you very much. So, right now, many of you here have basic ideas and you have heard a lot of things about digital marketing. You have heard a lot of things about running ads on Facebook. You have heard a lot of things about building campaigns and all these things. But then, there are levels to this thing, right? Being able to get results, the actual results, being able to, what you are doing that's working already, how do you heard him say that his whole ROAS is a 30x, right? Imagine you as a beginner, imagine you having a 10x ROAS, a 5x ROAS, even if it's just a 2x ROAS, it means that you can see an existing business and double what they are making right now. You can see an existing business and say, okay, guy, I love what you're doing, but if you allow me work on your funnel, you allow me work on your campaign, right? This is what I can, this is the output I can bring. And you can be paid by output, right? So imagine how amazing that is. Imagine a company that is already making 100 million naira. And the only thing you can do for that company that's making 100 million naira is to move them from 100 million to 200 million. How amazing is that, right? And when it comes to tools, I cannot go into this today, showing us tools, but I like doing this a lot, right? When it comes to tools, there are a whole lot of tools that have been created already that we can just take advantage of them, right? That we can just take advantage of them. Now, if you have been in any of my classes before, you probably would have seen me talk about these Google tools, right? That if you come to, you probably have seen me talk about these Google tools that when you come to the Google apps, if you come here, you go to the Google apps, you go for more from Google, then you see a whole lot of tools that we have on Google that you can use to do a lot of things. Now, when you scroll down to where you see for businesses, you can see so many tools owned by Google that you can do a whole lot of things. Now, did you know that there are other tools that are not even listed here for marketing purpose, right? And just like, let me tell you, like the Google Analytics, for example, right? There is a whole lot of tools inside the Google Analytics that you can use to achieve different things. Now, in growth marketing, what we are looking at is, okay, you have an idea, you did this, but how can we help you increase what you're doing? How can we use available tools to achieve this, right? Now, if you come to this is a tool called there's a tool called the Analytics 360, right? And this tool, let me show you. I think I opened it somewhere, right? And this tool, you can use it to measure results on Google, right? There's another one called is the Looker Studio, right? You can see insights from different perspectives, right? You can see insights from different perspectives. And Facebook also have these similar things, right? If you come to Facebook, you have the Facebook campaign guidance navigator, right? Can you see this? This is the Facebook campaign guidance navigator. Now you are doing a campaign, you need guide on how you can navigate your way to increase what you're doing, right? Now, I'm trying to be honorary to cover a lot, right? Now, that's the campaign guidance navigator. Still within Facebook, we have the ad performance marketing, right? You have a tool that you can use to optimize. Can you see it? Maximize your performance, right? You have a tool that you can use to maximize your performance with Facebook ads. Now, growth marketing is all about how do you increase the result they are already getting? How do you make more, right? How do you come out as an expert and help them achieve more, right? So when it comes to tools, there is a lot available. You just need to learn. Look for somebody that already understands it. Look for a mentor. You just need to learn how these things work and navigate your way around them. Right. Let me quickly go back to my slide. I don't want to keep you guys here for long. Let me quickly go back to my slide. Right. So as I was saying, right, that we have tools like the Analytics 360. We have the Campaign Manager 360. We have the display. We have the search ads. Right. We have the Google Tag Manager. We have the Optimize 360, right? And we have the Data Studio. All these things are within Google, just Google, right? That you can use to do a whole lot of stuff as an expert inside of Google Analytics, right? Now, moving on, Facebook also has its own tools. I just showed you a couple of them too, right? And every other ad platforms, the LinkedIn, the TikTok, right? You can use this to do a whole lot of things. Now, let me quickly ask you, if you had a project and you wanted to 10x a particular business using growth marketing, what exactly are you going to do, right? Now, pay attention at this point. Even if you did not get anything from this webinar, right? If you came in late and you did not catch all the amazing things that Yusuf has said before this point, you can still learn something at this point, right? So let's say you wanted to 10x a business. What can you do to do that using growth marketing, right? Now, I'm just going to go through 5 steps, 5 simple steps that you can use to 10x a business through growth marketing. Now, let's say you have a business, you want to 10x it. The first thing we are going to do is to help this business get more leads. So just like what he said earlier, the business is having 6 people. Just by solving the problem of taking 6 new people to 30 people every week, you're already doing something amazing for that business. So problem solving number 1, how do we attract more potential customers? How do we go into the funnels? How do we optimize the funnels? How do we use activities like running ads, making content, SEO, partnerships, and different strategies to increase what they are doing? That's number 1. Number 2, how do we improve the conversion rates? How do we improve the conversion rates? Okay, yes, they are getting leads, but the leads are not converting. How do we help the leads to convert? Where is it broken, right? What is hindering the conversion, right? Then at this point, we're looking at how do you turn up a higher percentage of the leads into paying customers, right? And we're doing this using different growth marketing methods, right? And we're improving. Now, so the next one is increasing the frequency of purchase. Now, if it's a recurring product, right, you want to see how can you make these people that buy once buy every single month, right? And that's a big problem. If you solve this problem for a business, you are already helping them make more money. Another one is how do you increase the average order value, the AOV, right? How do you increase the average order value? How do you increase that for them, right? So you see, the next one, which is the last one, is how do you extend the lifetime value of the customer? How do you extend the lifetime value of the customer? So if the only thing you learn to become a growth marketing expert is just how to do these 5 things for a business, you are already going to increase what they are doing. All right. So guys, I really am amazing. I'm happy. I'm really happy that we got you guys to this point. And at this point, I just want to talk about a very, very important opportunity, right? For everyone that wants to go all the way. Now, if you would like to be a growth marketing expert, you would like to learn how these things actually work, right? Yusuf has a very, very package for you, right? Myself and Yusuf has we have a very, very big package for you. And in this package, you're going to be learning a whole lot of things. And it's simply a blueprint of working with us directly, where you're going to get a whole lot of amazing things, right? The growth development strategy, you're going to understand what audience research and segmentation is all about. You're going to understand what growth tactics are all about. You're going to understand what different paid marketing mastery is. When I say paid marketing, I talk about the running of ads on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and all this part. You're going to understand what the different A/B testing methods, right? And how can you experiment it, right? You're going to also understand things like how to increase conversion rate, how to optimize conversion rate for businesses, right? You're going to understand different viral marketing techniques, right? Especially in organic methods. You see a lot of people doing numbers on TikTok. You see a lot of people doing numbers on Instagram, and you're probably thinking, how did we get this result? How did we do this, right? Then you're going to understand how you can set up your own referral programs, right? To get more people to talk about what you are doing to spread the good word out, right? You're going to understand growth hacking tools. How do you automate things, right? There's so many things you can do in digital marketing, in growth marketing, that you can automate. You're going to understand how to make data-driven decisions. He said a lot about this, right? Growth marketing is all about being able to make a data-driven decision to support marketing, right? And you're going to understand the analytics, the KPIs, and a whole lot. All right. Yusuf wants to say something.
I want to mention something before we even talk about the surprise that we have, or the special thing we want to mention. I want to ask the audience, how many of you guys have some sort of experience with marketing? Does anybody in the audience who has any experience, either you worked for a company in the marketing section, or you either have your own business and you do the marketing for your business, or you market for other businesses? Does anybody have experience? And if you, I just want to see in the comments, do people have experience or do people don't? If you don't, no problem. I just want to see. Mr. Paulson says you do. Wendy, you do. I have experience in meta ads. Beautiful. I do have. We have a lot of digital marketers here. I don't say I have. I do. I have a little experience. I do. Okay, so for those who say they have experience, can you just I'm very interested to know what kind of experience. Like, did you market for your own company? Did you market for other companies? I actually want to bring in some people into we could talk a little bit. We're just getting to know you guys. I do have a little experience from affiliate market. Beautiful. I don't, but I'm ready to learn. I do. I don't. Okay, so for those who do, okay, Abdul Wasir, you market for real estate companies. What method, what channel do you use? Did you start Angel? Okay, you started digital marketing career. Where do you work, or what do you do? Market for others, not per. Okay, Akbar, what exactly do you do? You work for, okay, Mark. So much of you guys are commenting so fast. I can't even keep up. Marketing manager in FMCG. I think I have a little idea. I did marketing for fintech with social media, email. Okay, Laura, you seem like you have a lot of experience. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I'm partnered up with Lex and his organization. And last time I spoke to him, this is about 2 months ago, he mentioned he had about 22 employees. Has that number grown recently, or is it still at 22?
Yeah. About 25 now.
25. Okay, so Lex has 25 employees. And I have a few programs and projects going on in Nigeria that I'm gonna be working directly with Lex's team, his in-house team. So Lex is hiring, I'm hiring. I have a few projects. I'm looking specifically for those who have experience in web design and who have experience with meta ads specifically. And anybody else who's interested, we do have training. We have one-on-one sessions, all that. Our goal is that we can be a big community, that we can make money together. So Lex is hiring, I'm hiring. I'm just trying to see. So the one who said, I think it was Laura, she said she has experience with fintech. If you're able to email or message Lex, then we can be in contact with you because that's what those are people with experience we're really looking for. And okay, so I have a little experience web design, Doremi, okay. I don't, but I'm very, very poised to enter digital marketing. Mohammed in Inusa Alpha, okay. Moses, I worked in sales for Forex broker. The marketing team generates leads, but they're bad leads, which are always difficult to go. You see, sales and marketing, people there's always a debate. There's a big debate. What's more important, sales or marketing? And depending on who you're talking to is the answer you'll get. If you're talking to a honest salesperson, though, they'll tell you marketing is more important. But more marketing people will say marketing is more important. And more sales people will say sales. But it's like this, marketing and sales. They say the marketing team works for the sales team. Because the sales team, they have to show up in their suits. They have to show up with their best tones on the on the phone and close the leads that the marketing team brought in. The marketing team, they work for the sales team, and the sales team works for the marketing team. Currently working with a fintech start, Suba Capital. Okay. I learned from Lex directly and I have my own company. AVO Tech, please message us. Okay. I have experience SEO, web design, meta ads. And we're doing research. We're doing some research papers and we're looking into some campaigns. We want as much as information as we can get. So please, I'm gonna leave an email at the end, and then you guys can contact me by way of email. I do graphic design and try to add more digital marketing experience to it. I'm also willing to learn. Downhill, okay. I'll absolutely be a beast when I take it serious. You know, another thing I used to always say, the moment I get opportunity, I'm not looking back. I used to ask God, I always just let me get an opportunity. The moment I get opportunity, I am not playing with my opportunity. I'll absolutely be a beast. So I love that comment, Clifford. I've experience in running ads. I also want to delve into jewelry. Okay. I have a lot of experience. I do graphics. I have experience with Meta. I want to be a professional marketing sales at the same time as possible. It's possible. Listen, the person who combines marketing and sales is gonna be he's gonna make a lot of money, or she's gonna make a lot of money. If you know how to, either way, if you master both, but the one who can do both. I do currently work with digital marketing agencies, PPC special. Oh, me and Alexa, we have a project specific for PPC. So please message us. Good luck. Work with real estate, green energy. I have a little Felix, okay? Felix, I have a little experience. Felix, what experience do you have? Alicia, I'm interested, don't have experience, but willing to learn. No problem. Lex has an academy specifically catered to teaching all of this, and that's how I met Lex. I'm an actor, so I want to go into something different. Okay. Arthur, where do you act? And where did you start? Please share the recording. I did branding and marketing. Okay, we're gonna let some people in a little bit join on the call, and we want to speak to people who also have experience in graphic and UI. Okay. I do have experience in the sales and marketing Web3 industry. Okay, Victoria, that's amazing. Web3, that's big. What company did you work with? I act in movies, sir. Okay, Arthur, what movies have you acted in? Very interested. Okay, so now, I was just trying to get a gauge of what was going on. Sorry, Alexa, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah. I
But
get
yes,
it. I get
this
it.
is amazing.
So
This is
we now have
amazing.
the perspective of most people, right?
I do have experience about that. So most of you guys have experience. Okay, so let me ask a question. So for those specifically who have experience, the ones who don't have experience, we'll get to you in a second. For those who have experience, what is stopping you from being the biggest marketer in your locality or your country? What's stopping you from having an agency? What's stopping you from having 25 employees like my friend Lex over here? What is it that's hindering you? I'm trying to understand that. So you learn the skill. What road bumps have you come across? I want to learn how to generate my own leads qualities. I want to learn how to generate. And then we'll go into back to the offer and Lexus talk about. I just wanted to see where you guys stand. So for those of you who have experience, what is it that stopped you from, getting to where you want to get to, reaching your potential, getting into the system and getting clients? Not enough experience. For me, I learned skills, but too lazy. Not enough experience to start an agency. Started my career, okay. Business regional manager, and now, okay, I need to save my job, make a lot of money. I lack of appropriate knowledge how to generate the right leads, capital, and the right couch. I don't have much experience. I gain experience and learn directly from Lex in a year, and Lex helped me scale my tech company to my blue heights. I'm really grateful. Okay, Avo, I want to talk building good clientele basis, capital start, lack of mentorship, lack sufficient budget to run ads. You don't need a budget to run ads. If you're working with other businesses, use their budget. Sorry, we forgot to mention that. You're working with companies' budgets. You don't have to spend $1. But hey, listen, the more you spend of your own money, the better. lack sufficient budget. I'm a photographer and social media manager for a fashion brand in Nigeria. Getting the audience is actually difficult. No, it's not. Getting audience is not difficult at all. Do you know what the CPM is in Nigeria? It's very, 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 very doable to get audience. I'm a Nollywood actor, lack of more in-depth knowledge. So it's between knowledge. I've seen somebody say there it was like laziness. I've seen another person say they need help getting into the industry, the ability to adapt to changes. So, okay. No experience in digital marketing. I need an in-depth knowledge on data. All right, so now let's go back into the presentation, and then after this part, or let's go back into what Lex was mentioning, and then we're gonna talk. We want to speak to a few of you guys and talk direct, interact. So yeah, Alexa.
All right, guys. So for those of you that have just dropped a couple of comments, we're going to be going to the section where he would allow you on mute and he can directly speak with you, ask you questions, and get to show you exactly how you can take action from everything we have talked about today. Now, everything we have talked about today, there is a big, big, big opportunity for anyone that wants to go all the way and that wants to learn. And not just learn, that wants to work, right? So we're looking for two categories of people. The first category of people are people that you already have an idea and you want to work directly with us, right? And the second category of people is people that you don't have an idea at all, you want to learn, right? And we have Digital World Tech Academy where you can learn these things, right? Then you can metamorphose to people that are working with us. But unfortunately, this opportunity is not for so many people, right? It's not for so many people. And this opportunity is just for like a few people that are ready to take action very, very fast. And the reason is because this is what a whole lot. And we just want to be sure that people that are ready to take action are the people that we are working with. Now, what is going to be in this package and what is the exact thing? Apart from all these things I said you are going to learn, right? Apart from all these things I said you're going to learn, you are going to get the opportunity to get a whole lot of bonuses while you are working with us. So what is this bonuses all about? You're going to get, we're going to be teaching you how to find hot products to sell. So let's say you want to sell your own product. How do you do your research? How do you get to find a hot product you want to sell? The e-commerce industry in Nigeria is really, really big right now, and you can do that, right? Another thing you're going to be getting is the opportunity to work directly with us, right? So how amazing is it? You have experts, insiders, right? An expert in Nigeria, an expert in the United States to guide you one-on-one and take you all the way, right? Joining our team to work with us directly, right? Another thing you're going to get is you have the opportunity to start your own agency, right? So you heard him talk about one of the things you can do is to also own your own business, be an entrepreneur, right? And we're talking that from the perspective of owning your own agency. So how can you do it? How do you set it up, right? What are the things you need on ground to be successful in this, right? Then another thing again is some of you are consultants, you are coaches and all that. You want to understand how to set up things like webinars, funnels, all this kind of stuff, right? You get the opportunity to also learn things around that. All right. Now, I just want you to imagine, right? I just want you to imagine what is possible if you mastered the act of growth marketing. Just imagine what is possible if you become an expert when it comes to growth marketing. Imagine the fact that you are helping businesses grow and you are getting paid handsomely, right? You're getting paid your worth for just helping businesses grow. Now, imagine the fact that you could build a side hustle, you could build an agency with freedom, with flexibility. Imagine the fact that right from where you are now, you are somewhere in Africa, you are somewhere in Kenya, Nigeria, Cameroon. Imagine that from where you are now, you are now an international candidate because you are opening yourself to the opportunity to working remotely, right? I have somebody in this very meeting, right? It's my student. The guy saying, Yusuf, the guy Evotech, right? He was telling me last week that he got a client. I would allow him on mute. Yeah, his name is Williams. He got a client from South Africa, and he was telling me how he would be able. How do I guide him to set up online visibility for the client and all that? That's amazing. He's been doing gigs of 3 million, 4 million, right? And that can be every single person here too. He's on this call right now, right? That can be every single person here, right? And you can learn, you can open yourself up to that opportunity of getting international gigs, right? So you can also do this just by shortcutting the whole process by working directly with us, right? And let's go. Now, what I want to do, this is my offer, right? And it is not for everyone. It is for only the serious-minded people that wants to go all the way. There's so much skepticism, there's so much distractions, there's so much rubbish going on social media. But for those that are serious-minded and don't want to go all the way, I want to take you on a 6 months live coaching, right? Once a week for 6 months. We're working every day, but once a week for 6 months, we're going to be on a live session where I'm going to be teaching you a whole lot of stuff. And once in a while, Yusuf is also going to come on live and show you a whole lot of things that he's working on. I show you my campaigns, I show you my backends, right? You are learning with real life examples, right? This is me when I'm working on a client's job, right? I'm showing you this is what the client wants. This is the brief, right? I currently have like 6 to 7 brief I'm working on now, right? I show you what the brief is. I show you what the funnel we're going to be creating looks like and the end product of what that funnel actually did, right? The end product of what that funnel actually did. Then we go into a whole lot of things like projects and all that. Now, for those of you that are new, this is where you come in, right? You don't have experience, you have never learned already. I got you covered. And how do I do that? I have recorded more than 60 videos that it covers digital marketing and a good part of growth marketing. So where you're going to be learning, you want to learn how to run Facebook ads, Google ads, you want to learn YouTube ads, you want to learn all these things. I have already recorded them. And it's going to be available for you just on Digital World Tech Academy's LMS. So Digital World Tech Academy is a registered tech institute. And you're not just learning the course, you're going to get certified for the course you're learning. For every course you're learning, you're going to get certified. Now, another thing you get is the fact that you are going to be working directly with us. And it's not just working with us, it's a paid thing, right? If you're working on an effort, you get results, you get your own cut of the whole piece of the pie, right? Now, you're also going to get the opportunity to get outsourced jobs, right? I told you that myself, I'm working on some projects. Yusuf is also working on some projects. And we need a lot of people to come in to work with us on that stuff. But we also understand that people can be very lazy. So we only want the serious-minded people. And another good thing is that you're going to get the opportunity to work international jobs and network. We are building a community of people that are networking across the globe, right? You are in Nigeria, you're in Ghana, you're in Africa. You want to say something, bro?
Can I mention one point?
Yeah.
I just want to ask how many people, if you were to sign a client for $500 a month, or what is that, ₦1,000,000 naira? About ₦1,000,000 naira?
More than $1,000,000 naira.
Okay, how much is 175? Yeah, but let's just say $1,000,000 naira.
Yeah.
Would that change your life? I just want to know. Just please, people comment in the site. Would 1,000,000 naira a month, would that help?
If you were making $1,000,000 naira a month, every month, would that help?
Yeah.
You get one client on recording on $1,000,000 naira.
That's what I want to know. Because that will go very long way. Okay. Change your I'm not so much sure.
That would be like 10,000 Ghana cedis in Ghana. So if you're doing like 10,000 Ghana cedis every month.
Because the thing is, like, I want to give glad tidings. I want you guys to understand that that's very doable. I mean, that like for some people, that's like you make that every day, every 2 days, whatever. That's normal. But I want to know if a person can make that in a month with that change. So this is what we need to pay attention to understand. Yes, 10,000. Okay. Sorry to interrupt. My friend Lexi, let's get back
No,
to that. I
no,
just
no, no.
wanted to know.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, like, would that change something? A lot of people are commenting.
Yeah, so if 1 million, what about 10 million? How much would that do for you? I think everybody will go to Dubai tomorrow if you can stand right? What about 100 million? Right? If you're okay. So okay,
And,
let's get let's
and Yusuf, do you know something, right? Because of how poor many people are in Africa, they feel like these things are not true. Like they feel like it's so hard. They feel like, look at it, Evotech telling you he made 15 million in revenue. Can you see that? I will allow
yeah.
you to speak so that they would see. You see what I'm saying?
My point is like Lex is gonna mention this thing. I just only wanted to mention my part is I wanted to say, look, whoever thinks they can't do that, just like please leave the call right now. Leave this group, leave the webinar right now. If you think you can't, we don't even want that. Because this right now, I'm telling you, this is something. If you work, if you actually focus, you can make what's 1 million naira? You can make 10 million, 100 million. But if you don't think you could do it, we don't want to work with you. And this is from a means of encouragement. This is glad tidings. Be content and rest, be at ease, because that's something very, if you work with Lex one-to-one, if you work with me one-to-one, that's simple. So yeah, let's get back into it.
All right, all right, all right. So as I was saying, right, guys,
Yeah, I
this
work like
is the offer, right? And for those people that will be joining in today, right, um, you can pay to join this class, right? You can pay to join this class. And the reason for the payment is the training and the access to working directly with us. Now, this does not concern you if you're not a serious-minded person. And just like I said, you can leave if you feel like 1 million naira is not possible, right? If you feel like it's not possible, you can leave. Now, when I was talking, the last time I had this similar type of program, right? People had to join for $100, which is about 175,000 naira now. But just as Yusuf said, glad tidings, and you are getting access to this program for only 100,000 naira. Only 100,000 naira, right? For people on this call right now. So for everyone that's joining in today, the price is 175,000 naira. But you joining in today, and you are live with me and him right now, you get the opportunity to join for only 100,000 naira, right? And for the first 30 people that are going to be working in, right, you are getting direct access. I'm going to give you Yusuf, you're going to get Yusuf's direct contact, phone number. Should I do that?
That's how we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna make a private group for the people who are, and we're gonna
Yeah,
have one-to-one. Yeah.
right. You're going to get direct access to us, right? You're going to learn how to find products. You're going to be able to start your own digital marketing agency, and you're going to learn everything about growth marketing, right? And the payments for you to join, I understand that this is Africa, right? I'm still going to allow you pay in installments. And I know he's not going to like this, right? But me, I'm here, I'm on ground, and I understand this, right? I'm going to allow you pay in installments. For everyone that is joining tonight, you can pay in 3 installments to join this program, right? Now, if you are in Nigeria, you are paying to this MoneyPoint account. If you are in Ghana, you're paying to this Voda Cash, right? If you're in Ghana, it's 1,000 Ghana cedis for Ghanaians, right? It's 3,200. It's 32,000 CFA if you're in Cameroon, 32,000 CFA here in Cameroon. It is 7,000 Kenyan shillings if you are in Kenya, and it's 100,000 naira if you are in Nigeria, right? 100,000 naira if you are in Nigeria. Now, the payment details are going to be sent to the WhatsApp group, right? And you can make payments and join. For everyone for the first 30 people that make payments this night to join, right? So you get the opportunity to work with us directly, and you get these bonuses. Every other person gets access to the class. You learn, you grow, and we work together. We have a private community where we're going to be working together. Now, this is how the private community works. Every day, we are going to be documenting different things, right? The progress, everything I'm working on, everything Yusuf is working on. And we're going to be handpicking people from the group, right? So there's this project. And while you're doing this, we would also allow you add these projects to your portfolio, right? That's one big thing you don't know right now. Especially for us in Africa, your portfolio has to be good. Your portfolio has to speak for you, right? So we're going to allow you add these projects we're working on your portfolio, and you can do all these things all the way. All right. So with that being said, we're going to be taking questions now about this growth marketing opportunity and working with us directly. We're going to be taking questions now, myself and Yusuf. If you have any questions, just go to the participant area and raise your hand. I would allow you on mute so you can ask any questions at all, right? So the questions can be, what about some things we have talked about and the opportunity that's coming up, right? You can just go ahead and ask questions. Now, those of you that were in my class, right? You are in the last digital marketing classes, you took the exams, you have to be a part of this. But then I want to let you know that those other things we talked about, you understand, right? It's already secured, right? So just go ahead, send a message to the admin. You don't need to come on this Zoom call and talk about it. Just send a message to the admin and she will take care of you. All right. So with that being said, let's go. So I'm just going to take a few people, right? But before Yusuf, Evotech is raising his hand, Williams, right? Let me allow him speak first. Then I'll take questions from every other person.
Very interesting. You said you made 15 million revenue in 6 months. That's amazing.
Yeah. Let me allow him speak.
Marketing. Okay, product market. We have some beautiful questions. Let's do it. Let's talk. I'm so interested to hear you guys' stories. I want to hear what you guys, the people who are in, who have experience, we want you guys to come on, and we want to also talk to people who don't have experience and who are scared or who are curious how to start. We'll show you demonstrations of what exactly these one-to-one calls look like. My man, Evotech Williams, what's going on, man?
Oh. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
My name is Williams. My name is Godwin Williams, and of Evotech. I found, and 1 year back, I remember I directly to Digital World Tech Academy. It has been a roller coaster ever since. I remember when I went to him, I didn't just go to my dad. And my dad actually sat down and spoke to Mr. Alex Olowo. And he basically accepted me as a brother. And I learned directly from him. It's not been, I'm not going to lie to you, it's not been easy. It's not a, smooth ride, but I had to put my head down. As a matter of fact, I'm a medical student, right? I attend medical school. I graduated last year, and I decided, you know what, the salary for medical doctors in Nigeria is not really all that nice. And I decided I have to do something in my life. And then, I sat down with Mr. Alex about 9 months ago. I spoke with him. He gave me insights, ideas. He sat me down about digital marketing, growth marketing, conversion. And then I took that whole thing home. And then I sat down and I thought about businesses. The thing that they don't tell you, or I don't think they've even mentioned in this place, is that one way or the other, while working with them, they give you ideas you can start. We are going into a new year right now. Mr. Alex, at the time, 9 months ago, if you remember, that was
Your line is breaking.
you gave me an idea
You're
and you
saying
told me.
such an
Okay,
interesting thing, but your line is breaking.
okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. So as I was saying, about 9 months ago, that was in March or April, I came to you and then I told you, okay, I want to start a business, You told me, are you sure you've learned everything? I said, I have to learn on the go. And you were like, yes, that's true. And then you sat me down and you told me, why don't you start something like this? If you start something like this in a region like this, it's going to be very profitable for you. And I said, sir, I don't really think. You told me, Williams, if you start it and in 1 year it doesn't yield good return for you, then know that, you have to go on that route. And then I started this. And then I started it 3 months later. I had my first client. My first client paid me 6 million. Back
Your
from
first,
6
your first
million,
client paid you 6 million.
6 million, 6 million naira.
Okay,
Like
before you
I
can
can, I
continue,
can,
how
yeah.
did you acquire the client?
Well, okay. So first of all, it was even Mr. Alex that helped me acquire the client. So I spoke to Mr. Alex about it. He gave me advice. Basically, I was just the mouthpiece. The person literally talking to the client was Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex would tell me, okay, tell the client this. I'll tell him that. I'll go back. Oh, Mr. Alex, this is what he said. You say, okay, 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 okay. That's a tricky one. But what about tell him this? And I'll be like, okay, okay, okay. I'll go and tell him that. And then he'll come, he'll do this, he'll tell me that. And all of that, I got all the ideas I needed to, work with this client. And then it now goes to a particular night. There was one particular night I called Mr. Alex when I was like, oh, this client might not really do it. I was not having faith because that was my first big deal. I've never in my life landed more than 1 million. Never. That's my first million. And then I called him in the night and I was like, sir, this is what the client is saying. He was like, okay, you know what you do? Calm down. Don't reply him tonight. I did not know that was a strategy. Like, don't be needy, don't be hasty, you have to calm down. And then the next day, the client messaged me and was like, okay, let's do this. Send your account number and let's start. The client made a 50% deposit right there. And then we started the business. From there, that same client has brought in two other gigs, one that paid 5.5, the other that paid 4.6. In total, that's about 15.6 million, more than 15.6 million that I've made in 6 months. And then we now talk about the South African client. That South African client is my proudest client ever. I'm so proud of that one because I single-handedly landed that one on my own. And for the marketing and everything for that one, I have decided that, Mr. Alex Olu is going to help me to scale that one because he's building a hotel in South Africa, a very, very big hotel at that, actually. He's building in the southern suburb in Mondial. So he needs it to scale. And then he told me that he needs it to scale to a very, very, very big figure. And I was like, okay. And then, I gave him a price. He did not even negotiate. I was even beating myself up later that why didn't I give him something higher? He did not even negotiate the exact price I gave him. The next day he wired it. I was like, wow. So since then, I've done way over 15 million in revenue, and then I've gathered hands to work with me and all that. And all of us are working together. We work directly with Mr. Alex. It's just been fun. I'm eternally grateful, honestly. I'm very, very, very grateful. So,
All right.
you guys, if you're here and you're listening, please, this is not an opportunity you should.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's allow other people talk. Nice. Thank you very much. Okay, let's take Ayodeji. Ayodeji, you want to ask a question?
Okay, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good
Thanks
evening.
for this session. So my question is, there's a local business in my area that I once patronized, and I introduced myself as a digital marketer. So when you're talking about data analysis, if I want to offer a digital marketing service for that kind of business, definitely they will get walk-in customers. So how do I calculate the data for that? How do I know that a particular walk-in customer converted from my ad or something?
That's easy. Yusuf, you want to say something? Let me allow you. Go ahead, sir.
Sorry, could you repeat the question? And sorry, I was on mute. I couldn't unmute myself. Could you repeat the question? And before, and I was trying to also congratulate Avotech Williams. Amazing. I actually want to talk to you on the side. Have you been running Meta ads? Have you been running Google ads? I would love to see your campaigns and look at the analytics because we're looking to partner with companies too. So, sorry, ma'am, could you repeat the question?
Okay. I said, like, there's a local business in my area. So I
Yeah.
once patronized the business and I introduced myself as a digital marketer. So now you are talking about data analysis. So I said, if I eventually run ads for such a
Yeah.
company, for such an organization, so
Yes.
how will I know? Because they have walk-in customers, not online customers. So how will I
Okay.
know that a particular customer came from my ad?
Okay, perfect. So it depends. First of all, what kind of business is it?
It's an hospital.
It's a hospital, and is it like cosmetic? Is there what kind of procedures are going on? Because it's not hospitals aren't usually commercial, right? So what kind of hospital is it?
It's just a family hospital, just I don't know, they just offer normal basic care for
No,
people.
you know you're not allowed to run ads for an hospital.
Oh, really?
That's some of the
And
things you need to
and
learn too.
and those rules, depending on where each city, each state, each country, they have different rules. But for
Yeah,
that, generally speaking, if it wasn't for a hospital, if it was for just a generally speaking a walk-in restaurant, you are able to analyze your analytics by way of, first of all, what kind of ad. There's different kinds of ads that you run, and this is something that you'll learn in the camp in the academy. You have direct response marketing, you have brand awareness marketing, you have different kinds of campaigns. So you would go. So let's say you went to the business and they say they're going to give you a budget to advertise with. Okay. And let's just say it's
Okay.
a restaurant is walking. So if you go on Facebook, it will show you what kind of ads you can run, right? So there's different
Okay.
types. You can make brand awareness, you can make direct response. So for walk-in, depending on the the campaign that you run, you'll be able to analyze how many people came through your efforts by way of if you gave them like a sort of a code or a specific discount or a specific offer they're running. Like if you so that walk-in is a little different, but there's many different ways, and it's all each campaign differs. So for that way, it's definitely doable. It's definitely doable.
all
Okay,
right.
thank you.
Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you.
Okay, let's take mighty ideas. Mighty ideas you can unmute. All right, so guys, those of you making payments, drop your payment proof in the group, right? So once you drop your payment proof in the group, the admin of Digital World is going to confirm your payment and add you up to the special group where we're going to be having our meetings and our work. All right, mighty ideas you can unmute.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
So first of all, I want to thank you for this session. It's such a great one because after learning digital marketing, some people like me will be thinking that maybe that will be the end. But what we've seen tonight actually shows that we still have a long way to go. And during the time we were having digital marketing, so I was introduced to a kind of CPA with Get Response, and I tried to set up the campaigns and all of that, but I was not just getting it. So I don't know if there is any way we can
That's not a
any
problem.
knowledge.
So was it the CPA you are trying to get commission for the leads or what?
Yes. I even got a client that wanted to sign up through my link, but the
Okay.
whole thing just went so.
What's the platform you are promoting?
The CPA own Get Response affiliate program.
Okay, that's not a problem.
That is the one that pays $100 per client.
Are you running ads? Or how did
I'm
you?
doing it organically.
What's your client acquisition strategy?
One of the conditions given is that if he is going to take a free trial for a period of 1 month, and after that 1 month, if he's able to minimum of $15 in that plan, if he's able to pay for that minimum plan of $15, that means that qualifies me for $100.
Yeah, I got that. I got that. How did you get that person? How have you been getting people?
I just went to the person. One of my brother that runs a estate is an estate agent, and he needs email marketing to boost his progress, to boost his business. So I just got through him that I explained to him. So I didn't use ads or Facebook ad or whatever to get him. I just got him through our friendship and all of that.
All right, you don't have a problem. When you join the program, these are things that we would analyze, right? By
All right.
by showing
I'll
you the simple ways you can get traffic, not just get traffic from anywhere, traffic that are interested. Now you see, whether it's CPA or affiliate marketing or you're selling your own product, you want to know that who are the people that need this product, where are they hanging out, and how can they come into this program through me, right? So the good part of this business is not trying to convince a vegan to eat meat. It's not trying to convince somebody that is not into these things to do them, right? Rather, it's trying to see who is going to be doing this thing anyway, but how do they do this? How do they buy this service, this product, this software through my own link, right? And I'm going to show you that in the program.
Okay, and I want to mention also for the last question and this question.
Yeah.
So you right now you were mentioning about for the there's one thing that's very important to know. Mainly two kinds of businesses. Either it's a service-based industry or business part of a service-based industry, or it's goods. Okay. So goods like food, like the girl mentioned earlier, like hospital, but hospital you can't run ads for, like a salon. No, sorry, a salon is a service. A hospital is a service. An accounting firm is a service. A gym is a service. A chiropractor is a service, right? And then there's goods like a restaurant or hair products, whatever it is. Products, services. So when it comes to products, for someone to, like the lady before asked about how can I measure how can I measure my analytics for people who are coming in? How would I be able to know that they came from my ad or they came from outside? You have to go and before all of that, analyze the analytics already. You have to be working with the business owner. You have to know what kind of revenue they're bringing in per month. How many people are walking through their store per month or per day? Is 20 people a day walking in? And then once you added this campaign, next month, there's 60 people a day. That is not a direct, that's as close as it being that's as close as it could be to it being direct. But the answer to that is knowing the analytics from the beginning and then seeing the analytics after the campaign.
After.
The difference is your contributions most of the time for products, because products is it's not the same as service. Service directly, you could it'll come from a campaign.
Nice.
So for the guy right now thinking about bringing in clients, this is different, So this and so honestly, I prefer working with service-based industries more because it's much easier to track. It's much easier to directly. It's like people say Bitcoin. I want to put $1,000 to Bitcoin, and then maybe I get 4,000 or 5,000 if it goes times 5, right? Ads is like that for service-based industries. You put in a little bit, it brings 1,000 people. For your industry standard, you're gonna look at what's the conversion rate. Maybe it's 6%. So 1,000 people came through the funnel. 6% of people converted. That's about how much? 60 paying customers. He was getting 30 paying customers last year. Now you got him to 60, right? So you doubled his customers, and then the marketing budget was maybe $100 or $200 a month. So you gave him 30 more customers for $100. You see, like you analyze, and that's the conversion rate. That's the CPA, the cost per acquisition. That's the CPL, the cost per lead. That's the ROAS, return on ad spend. You spent 100, you got 30 back, stuff like that. So what me and Lex are going to be doing, especially when you come and join and work with us, we're providing not only support. If you come and ask us a question, what's your bottlenecks? What's going on? Like, I've been running this campaign. Lex is a funnel optimization specialist. He'll be able to look at your funnel. What's the bottleneck? What's going on? Why is this campaign not performing how it's supposed to? Because we have experience with a lot of different companies, and we know the industry standards. So, okay, this industry, you should be converting at 6%. Why are you converting at 3.5%? Lex fixes that. He's a doctor at that. And me, I also am very good at that. And I'm more of an analyst. So I'm going to look at the chart and the spreadsheet. So anyways, that's what you get with working for us if you have your own business. And if you're just getting started, not only we'll do that, but we'll help you, we'll hold your hand to give you the industry you need to work with, the idea and whatnot, and just get money, make money. So yeah, sorry to go on around, but let's go. Let's go. Next person.
All right. Let's take Samson. Samson, you're gonna mute.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Lex. Good evening, Yusuf. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I was the one that mentioned the other time that I've been kind of lazy. Actually, most of what I've been doing, I've been kind of freelance. I'm a Google local guide. I'm on level 7. Just last month, Google mailed me that I have like 15 million views for some of the things I've put online on the Google Map, and I have some people that needed my service, like about 5 of them that I actually approached, actually one-on-one marketing, and I've marketed for them. I've placed them on most of them. I placed their business on Google Map. They are actually getting calls, though sometimes there are no conversions, but they've been getting calls. And they needed me to like upskill, like, like get them more customers and all of that. But I've not been able to, to deliver for them, as in to give them what they wanted. So they've not also been able to pay because they've not really seen the impact of what I'm doing for them. So that is why I had come. I'm signing up for this. Like I've messaged Lex that I'm all in. It's just that. So how right now I won't say some other things that I told him in private, but so how can somebody like me, who I think I'm lazy, actually needed the money badly, so I needed to join. I wanted to be in digital marketing. I've even done physical trainings. I've even tried to do Google for Digitals for Africa or something like that. And I've gone through the studies before now. So please, how can you help someone like me? I'm ready to work. I have little basics. I have some ideas, yeah, but I don't know much. So how can someone like me get along? Thank you.
All right. So you are right on point, right? So someone like you is someone like who we are looking for, right? You know your problem already. That's one good thing. That's a strength already, right? So moving on, you are now going to be working on that problem with our guide and working directly with us to achieve your goals, right? So I don't even think I have much to say when it comes to your case because you know what's the problem. You believe that this can give you result. You know that we can help you, point you the directions where you should get things done, and show you exactly how you can get more results, get more leverage and all that, right? So I think that you're already on a good path. So just join the program and we roll together. All right, that's Samuel. Yeah, Yusuf.
Thank you very much.
Yusuf, you don't want to talk to Samuel.
Pardon?
Yeah, talk to Samuel.
Oh, yes.
The guy that said
Samuel,
he was lazy.
Yeah,
Samson,
Samuel.
right.
Yeah, Samson. Oh, yeah, man. I told you, like I said in the presentation, it's 2 things mainly: action, no, beneficial information, and good action. Right? You need to have the right information, and you need to act on the information. That's it. So when you work with us, and because I will look after this, you can call me directly. We'll talk. I want to figure out what information do you have? Do you have misconceptions? Is your information wrong that we could correct? Okay, and maybe let's say you do have the correct information. Then you say you're lazy. What's going on? Why are you lazy? Are you putting out your daily outputs that's needed and required? You know, because when you do outreach, there's numbers that you have to hit. There's KPIs. You might have, for me, when I started, I wanted to reach out to 100 businesses every day. Every day. So first I had to learn about business. So I hope that I can say that I learned, I have the correct understanding. Then after that, action. You make a game plan, 100 businesses every day outreach. And then you know your conversion rate after you do 1,000 outreaches, and let's say you close 3 clients and you tried your hardest. That means you have a 0.3% conversion rate. So that means do 10,000 people at 0.3. Now you're going to have 30 clients. We already mentioned how much does one client pay. A client can pay up to 1 million naira a month. So the work, the earnings, the money, the fortune is in the work. Are you doing output consistently, constantly? Or is a week goes by and you're on your bed lying down and you're feeling bad for yourself and then you get back into it? Business doesn't work whenever you feel like it's working because your competition is working. The guy who's competing with you, he's not sleeping and you're sleeping. So that's what it is. So first we're going to assess it. We're going to speak after. We need to understand, what do you understand? Is what you understand about marketing even correct? Is your approach correct? And then after that, we're going to make a game plan for you. Then you're going to go and execute the game plan. And it's, like I said, 0.3% is an extremely poor rate. Very bad rate. That's a very bad rate. So you'd have to get up to 2%. And if you did 10,000 outreaches, you might have 200 clients. And when you have 200 clients, what are you going to do? That's when you have an agency. You have an office. You have 10 people working for you. You have someone who's designated to just do outreach and do sales. You have another person who's doing marketing, and you're just a business owner drinking coconut water on the beach at that point. So yeah, so Samson, let's get to work. I'm excited to work with you.
All right. All right. Let's take Lyle. Lyle, you want to mute? Lyle.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity. Yusuf and Isalu. Yes, like you all know, we have limited time that we work with daily, and we have other programs that we work on. I want to know how long, because I didn't really get it on the slides, how long the program will take. That's one. 2, what form will it take? I want to be very clear on that before
Okay.
Then 3, post-program. After the program, will there be opportunity for collaboration and partnership, as in ongoing collaboration and partnership with your students? Then 4, can we use either your company or Yusuf's company on LinkedIn as a worker or as an intern?
Okay. All
Those are
right.
the
Thank you so much. You really, really answered a lot of things with your questions. So yes, how's the program going to take form? So the program is a 6-month program. We're going to meet once a week, every Sunday evening. I'm going to come live like this every Sunday evening. And we're just going to share an update and review of what we have been working on the whole week, right? Now, during the week, we're going to drop different materials in the group, training videos, funnels that we are building. Everybody's going to share what they are doing, right, in the group, right? And we're going to be doing different things, running ads, doing outreaches, optimizing funnels and all that, right? And we drop that every day. By 7 p.m. every day, you'll see everybody's updates in the group, right? But live calls like this, we have it once a week in the evenings on Sundays, right? And that's the form. Now, post the program, you're already going to be making money. It's impossible for you to do this program and be with me for 6 months and not be sure about what you're doing. If either you decide to get a remote job or you want to start your own business, right? Or you want to keep working with us, it's impossible, right? It's impossible. The only thing that's going to stop you from achieving this goal is if you're a lazy person. If you're a lazy person, you don't come to the classes, you don't do the tasks, and whenever we throw things to you, you are not there. Okay, somebody say my voice is breaking. If you can hear me loud and clear, just say loud and clear.
It's good. It's good.
All right. So you're not doing all the things you're supposed to do, right? There's no way we can push you from our end, right? But as long as you're doing your own part of it, you have nothing to worry about, right? We're gonna go all the way together. I don't know if I answered your last question. What was the last question?
The last question is, can we use either of your companies
Yes, you
on
can.
LinkedIn
Yes,
as a worker?
you can. Even Digital World digital marketing students are already using it on LinkedIn. So you can. And it's not a lie because you are working directly with us. So in the moment you join the program and we start giving you tasks, you can just go there and write intern, right? Intern, right? So you can do that. All right. So somebody's saying we forgot about.
I understand some people got discounts. How can one get discounts? Some people are paying 50.
That's the discount you are getting. Where's the
Sorry?
discount? Are you a Digital World student?
Yes, I just completed
Send a message to the admin.
Okay, I just completed the digital marketing courses.
Send a DM to the admin. But the
Okay,
price for the program is
I have a question too. The 60 videos that you said you will be sending to us, are they the same videos we?
It's gonna be in the LMS.
Is it the same video we watched for
We are gonna
the last meeting?
no, there's an upgrade.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'll send a.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Let's take Thomas. Okay, let's take Flick, Engineer Flick.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Leck.
Yeah,
yes. Good evening, Mr. Yusuf. Thank you for this amazing. Yes, thank you for this amazing concepts innovation. Honestly, it's been amazing. I've been with Digital World Academy for some while now, the trainings, and I just have a question, please, for those of us who weren't in digital marketing before, but we saw a need. I was in direct sales, network marketing before I came here. So I saw a need to actually learn digital skills. And then it's been amazing, very interesting. We've been taught the tools, search engine optimization and Facebook ads, Google ads, and the rest of it. So now the question is, how do we, will this program help us become hands-on in solving problems for organizations? Because a friend of mine who is already well into this, when we were speaking some days ago, he told me that the layers involved after acquiring the information, you need to build your portfolio, you need to do a sort of a sort of a hands-on program where you solve problems literally with the tools that you have learned, and then you can then come to the marketplace and be able to solve problems and get paid. So then when Mr. I think this Eve, I'm not sure, that company that man that spoke earlier on that has a company, I can't see, forgotten the name. Okay, Evotech, thank you very much. When he was speaking, in fact, he said something very profound that you literally held him by the hand. When you're new to taking jobs, you may not know what to exactly say to a client. So please, will there be opportunities for such things also inside of this program? So those are the things I want to clarify. Thank you.
Right. All right. Yusuf, I don't know if you want to answer that.
Sorry, I just went to grab my charger. Sorry
Okay.
about that. I didn't hear the question. If you're able to
Okay.
repeat.
And Flick, right? You are right. You are right on point, right? So if you remember, I answered this question earlier, right, in class. So yes, hands-on is what we are doing, right? We are bringing in people to a team to work. We are giving out tasks. We are working on projects. We are working on campaigns, and we are showing you how it's done. And you are also implementing a good part of the jobs and all that. So if you are on ground, ready to work, this is that opportunity you have been waiting for you to implement. And just like you heard Williams, Evotech talking about back then, it's cool when you have somebody to talk to. Why? What is me, right? It's cool when you have a whole community to talk to. You can celebrate your wins. You can celebrate your wins. You got a gig today, you can celebrate. You can ask for opinions, right? You can ask for opinions. And people that have had similar things that face the similar things at the point where you are now can always help you get your way. I don't know if I answered
Yes,
your
sir.
questions.
Yes, very well, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take Moses. Moses, you can unmute. Moses.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Okay, so those of you that are making payments already, please drop your payment proof in the group, right? So that you will be confirmed and you get access immediately. All right. So you can pay in installments, but send your payment proof to the group. All right, go ahead, Moses.
Yeah, good evening. And then I want to thank the organizer for this wonderful webinar and this wonderful section also. And I just want to ask a couple of questions. My main major issue, I'm already into a Facebook ad and PPC, but most of the time I always have a challenge. So I just need a mentor, someone that I can easily always interact with and pour out myself to, that can always give me idea or hold my hand and put me through the next step-by-step guide I can actually walk through to actually scale through, move from the point I am to the next level. So I just need someone like a very close mentor to me that can actually always check my ad and actually give me idea of what next to do, and then the next step to actually take, even to actually break through. Thank you.
All right. So that's what this program is all about. You are already there. Yes, you just need a mentor. Yes. And if you consider us good enough to coach you and to help you navigate your way, we have already done that for a couple of people. And this is the right opportunity you have to also do that too, right? So everything you want to achieve and more is actually possible. Do you know that it's until when I worked with a mentor, I came to understand that the goals I'm having are too small for me. So I can tell everybody on this call now that whatever goal you have now is a very small goal. And the reason why your goal is so small is because you have not seen the things that are possible yet, right? You have not seen so many things that are possible yet. So there's a whole lot that we can do and we can actually get to achieve together. You get it? All right, let's take the next person. That was let's take R. R, you can unmute. R.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, for those paying full, is there any discount for us?
I don't understand. Everybody's paying full. What's for those paying full?
I mean, if you want to pay
Okay,
now,
if you are
in
paying
full.
once, okay, if you want to pay everything at once. Yeah?
Yeah, I just want to know, is there any discount?
That's the discount. for everybody paying tonight, the actual price is 165,000 naira.
Okay, I'm
Everybody,
from Ghana, so it's
yeah,
1,000
that's the
cedis.
discount. For everyone paying tonight, you're paying only 1,000 Ghana cedis. That's the discount. You get it?
But I was saying they should contact admin for, I don't know whether another discount. So I just wanted.
Nah. For the payment proof, you send your payment proof to the group.
Mm.
You get it?
I want to mention one thing when it comes
Yeah,
to
go ahead.
learning about business.
Yeah.
Oh,
when
good.
you're gonna go on Facebook and you're gonna buy ads, right? Never in my history of my career of buying ads did I ever get an ad for discount. Never. Facebook is not going to discount these ads free. Google is not going to discount the ads, right? The reason why I mentioned that is, if anything, the ad price keeps getting more expensive.
Yeah.
Like what I used
Okay,
to pay.
please. Apart from the Voda cash, is there any MTN Momo?
Yes, we have MTN Momo. Send the admin a DM for the MTN Momo.
Okay.
They'll drop the MTN Momo in the group.
So
all right, then I'll be at the group site waiting.
Yeah. So
thank you.
Thank you so much. We hope to see you and work with you. The point what I was saying is the ads, they get expensive as the years go by, right? Everything gets more expensive. So you need to have the attitude of, all right, this is in front of me. Let me take advantage right now. That's it. You're gonna, with that attitude, you'll perform. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I mentioned. But yes, we look forward to working with you.
All right. Good. All right. So the admin is going to drop the payment proof. The Momo number to the group so you can make payment to Momo. All right. So let's take Victor. Victor, you want to unmute and you can speak. Victor.
Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for the insightful session. It was really an amazing one. Thank you so much. So, my question or my contribution or my plea is that since we are just like getting this information tonight, is there a way you can extend like the payment period for us? Say like, okay, for a month for us to like join this program, because I am deeply interested in this, but this is coming this night and like it's not something I planned. So if it's something you can extend for us, like I really appreciate. Thank you.
All right. So you know what? One thing I can say is many times the opportunity comes our way. The opportunities was not, even if it was not planned, there was no pre-information that this opportunity is coming, then there's a bell ringing, right? So, but then that's how life is sometimes. So this program is actually starting tomorrow, right? If this is the first time you're getting to know about it, there's really not much we can do because it's actually starting tomorrow. 7 p.m. tomorrow, I'm going to be live taking the first section, right? I'm taking the first section of the program tomorrow, 7 p.m. live. I'm going to be taking the first section, showing you guys. I'm going to be starting with my existing campaigns that I'm running on right now and all that. So that's not so easy for us. Did you get that?
Victor, let me ask you, what is it that you're interested specifically about the program? Do you have a business that you're running so far? Or do you want to start a business?
Oh yes, currently I work as a digital marketer for a real estate company, but I want to learn more, and as well like build my own like personal brand and personal business.
You said personal branding?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. So what channel do you use mainly for real estate right now? Are you using like TikTok? I know TikTok's working big right now, but what are you using? Google?
Yes, I use Facebook, Instagram, Google, and I do email marketing as well.
Okay. So and you've been running your own campaigns and you're
Yes. Yes, I am.
So you're looking more for coaching then. You're not looking to learn new concepts, right?
Sorry, I think that.
You're looking more to coaching, not like new concepts.
Okay, well, I'm a very open person. Yeah, I understand like how the marketing space can be like quite dynamic. Like people have like different approach. So if I learn like new concept different from what I've been doing, and you'd like more results, then of course I'll adopt it. And also like coaching to mentor me and say, okay, especially the business part, yeah, so I'll be running my business, so I can also like do the same as well.
Okay. I was just interested to know that. So Lex will deal with however you do, we'll figure that situation out. But I'm glad to hear that you're interested, and we hope to work with you, man. I definitely wanted to hear. I want to definitely work with people in the real estate space. So I look forward to getting some insight from you. We look forward to learning from you, actually.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll look for what I can do towards that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much, Sas.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say, right, why should anybody want to join this program? Now, you see, this is a course, not just a course, bigger than a course, but it's actually your tickets to growth marketing. Now, you have been thinking of landing an high-paying job. You have been thinking of accessing a remote international opportunity. Just imagine, just like what Yusuf was saying, right? Imagine turning your 100,000 naira now into an income stream of 6 figures. $1 million naira is 6 figures, right? Now imagine applying just like a process that flips 100,000 naira into 6 figures for you, just by applying this powerful technique. Now, right? I'm going to allow a few more people to speak. Let me. Okay, that was Otto Victor. Let's take the other Victor. Victor, you can unmute. Then after Victor, we'll take Simeon. Victor, you can go ahead. Victor, you can unmute.
I was the one that spoke recently.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's take Simeon. Simeon, you can unmute. All right, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
For me, that is not versatile with digital marketing. I don't have skills about it. Is there any way I can get help so I'll be able to go with the program? Is there any way I can get coach that will assist me to go on? I'm interested in remote jobs.
Okay. Yusuf, I don't know if you want to speak.
Yeah, remote jobs is definitely, that's actually the top of the priority list. I should have mentioned, and circled this presentation about for those who want to work in different markets, for those who want to work in American markets or European markets, is definitely 100% available. The reason why I don't speak about it so much is because I'm so into business and helping other businesses. But as for opportunities for employment, the sky's the limit. You definitely could. Employers, they want to see that you have experience. They want to see that you know what you're talking about. They want to see that you know what you're doing. So if you don't have experience, the biggest thing is to learn, to start in a practical manner, start in your locality, grow, build that way, get more experience, build your resume up, and absolutely, you definitely could work remote. Think about it. Every person who has an Instagram page, a big influencer, or any big company, they need marketers, right? Because you have to ask yourself the question, why is there big accounts on YouTube and Instagram? They sell to an audience and they need a marketing backend team. Every single company needs a marketing backend team. So companies overseas, companies in different markets, they'll definitely hire you if you have the cachet, if you have what it takes. So just start now, build, and grow. And yeah, definitely. So yeah, there's definitely plenty of opportunities.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's take Son of Wealth. Son of Wealth, you can unmute. All right, just a few more. Son of Wealth, please go ahead. Quickly.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. My question is, I'm trying to make transaction, but I don't know when the thing will be expiring. I just want to ask, can someone enter maybe when you people have started the class already? Maybe can someone, anytime you pay, can you join the class? Because right now my other account has been frozen. The other one I'm trying to make the transaction, but it's not going through. So I just want to know
if you're having issues with your accounts, right? Just send a DM to the admin and explain your situation.
All right. All right, sir.
All right. So if there's anyone here that's still sitting on the fence and you are you're trying to think about these things, right? Here's the deal. You see, you could try figuring it out on your own, and it's cool, right? Even if you go ahead and you want to be a marketer, you want to go into group marketing all by yourself, it's still going to work if you do it on your own. But you see, what if you have a team of people? What if you join this community that can help you save your time, right? One part of the whole thing that I got frustrated in was the trial and error process. You heard when Williams was talking about how somebody could guide him all the way, right? And what if you could get a team of people that can help you fast track the whole process, right? And if you act fast, right, you can be one of those people dominating the market, right? So that's one good thing for you if you take action and you act fast. You remember when Yusuf was saying that he's big on taking up opportunities when he sees it, right? You don't want to let any opportunity slide. You don't want to let it slip your fingers. All right, let's take Alex.
Everybody, please, we want to sit and talk. So the two main categories, we're gonna separate things between people who are experienced in digital marketing and those who don't have experience. So we want to work with both. So for mainly those who have experience, please put your hand up, and those who don't have experience, also put your hand up. Let's talk. I want to see where we can help you at.
All right.
Can you guys hear me? Sorry, you guys are saying my voice is quiet. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah. We can hear you, but the volume could be better.
How about now? Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now. It's better now.
All right.
So now we're taking general opinions from people, right? So you are new, you are not new, you are, right? You just want to talk, like, you want to ask Yusuf questions. We just want to talk about the whole process and everything, what you're working on, what you're trying to achieve, right? And everything about the program and all that. All right, let's take Alex. Alex, you can unmute. Alex.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Yeah.
I hope you are doing well.
I'm doing great.
We thank God. I'm a nurse. Actually, I have little knowledge about computing. And I'm just interested in going into digital marketing and digital world. But my knowledge in computing is very little. So how could you help?
All right. So, but can you read and write?
Yeah.
So you are qualified for the program. So as long as yeah, you get it. So as long as you can read, you can write, everything we want to do is something you would understand, and everything we want to do, you would definitely be able to navigate your way. You get it?
Okay, so after the program too, will I get profit in it?
Of course. What have we been talking about? You were not here when Yusuf asked and said, "What can you do with $1 million? What can you do with $1 million naira? What can you do with 10,000 Ghana cedis in a month?"
10,000. Okay.
What can you do with it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right now, if I'm holding 10,000, I don't actually know what kind of business that I will enter with it.
Now, imagine if you have that 10,000 every month.
Every month. Oh, then by 1 year time, I will be a billionaire.
But before all
right.
of that, information, acquire information, learn. That's the most important thing first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could give you a car, brand new car, but what if you can't drive?
Yeah, I
You
can
know?
drive.
Yeah, so now it's time to learn. So those in the chat right now, who's interested in joining the group or joining the program? We have 115 people right now. Who's
And I
interested?
feel like the people that get to this point are the serious-minded people, right?
The people who stayed, yeah, you stayed this
Yeah.
long. Who's interested in joining? Because like if whoever was here for the presentation, we were
Yeah.
explaining what marketing is, right? What is marketing? What is digital marketing? What is growth operating? Growth marketing? How can you make money with it? How did I make money with it? How does Lex make money with it? How could you in Nigeria or Ghana or Cameroon or Kenya or Uganda or wherever you are, how could you make money? How? If we see that the jobs aren't paying us. What are the jobs going to pay us? You have to start your own business. But again, every business starts with marketing. Every and any business, right? But if you don't want to start a business, you could partner with people who already have businesses and you help them grow their business. How are you going to help them? Right now, if I have right now, let's say I have a store, I sell hair products, and I give you as a junior beginner digital marketer, here is 1 million naira a month. Bring me double the customers. What are you going to do? How are you going to? I'm going to pay you. So bring me double the. I get 100 customers a month. I want 200. Here's 1 million naira. Double my customer base. What are you going to do? That's exactly what me and Lex are teaching you. How you could grow people's audience and customer bases. That's what I do for a living, and that's what Lex does. And that's why I told you, if you paid attention in the presentation, me personally, 30x ROAS, 30 times return on ad spend. If I spend $1 in ads, I get 30 back. And this is what we're teaching you. Right? So who's interested in learning that? And not only, it's not just a course, we're talking directly. We are talking directly. Like, we're going to go through your funnels. We're going to go through your bottlenecks. We're going to go through your KPIs. We're going to give you the strategic game plan. These are for people who are already in business. And for those who are not, we're going to hold your hand. We're going to hold your hand. So who's interested? Jimmy's interested. Wrote to me. It seems like you're interested. Who else is interested? Faustina, welcome. And if you're on the fence, if you're uncertain, please tell us. Jump on the call, let's talk. Interested in paying. Avil Tech, I'm very glad to have you today. Interested. Okay, so okay. So let's see you on the other side then if you're interested. On the WhatsApp group, when you make the payment, I don't even I want to come to Africa and see you guys. This is not even my program. This is to work with Lex and I'm helping. I mean, I'm part of the program too. But the point is, Lex, if you were paying attention in the call earlier, he helped change Aveo Tech's life. He helped him make 15 million in 6 months. Right? So whoever's interested, drop your payment confirmation in the WhatsApp group. When you pay, screenshot it and send a message directly. Me or Lex or one of the team members will directly get to you. Interested. Beautiful. Okay, Steve, are you joining us in the program? Mr. Steve. Samson, we already spoke. We'll be seeing you on the other side. Leo, welcome. Josephine, but we want to know, but with the dot. What does the but mean? Let's address it. Arthur. So Mr. Steve and Mr. Arthur, you guys are interested. So will we be seeing you? Anger Fick, super interested. I love it. Welcome. Just when you make your payment, screenshot it and put it in the WhatsApp group. Sam Yadson, you're interested? Okay. Are you going to be joining us? Aliyah, interested. Ik, interested. Really interested, but the funds is the problem. Interested. I'm with Mr. Lex already. We have joined up together. Beautiful. Super interested. I'm interested. I'm a business owner. I need help scaling up. Honestly, that's the person I want to speak to the most. Or any business owner that needs help scaling, these are the people I want to speak to the most. Wrote to me, interested. I'm interested, but I can't make the payment tonight. Vibes Media, message the group. we're starting the class tomorrow. So if you can't make it, then I don't think we're gonna do this kind of program because like what Lex was mentioned earlier is we are solving problems that are sort of on a lower level in these kind of calls, and we're trying to get to me and Lex are working on some big projects. We might never get back to this kind of opportunity again. So once
Yeah.
after this, we might not do it again. Arthur, I have a question. Arthur, okay, you have a question. I might not be available for the week activities training because of my job currently for SEO digital ads extra. Okay, James, listen, message me directly. Message me, and I'm gonna get to. I wanna see what you got going on, and we can work something around it. You're a digital ads expert. Expert's a big word. I'm highly interested. Mighty ideas. The link to the group, please. The link to the group, very interesting. What's the installment terms? Yes, Lex or somebody, can you put the WhatsApp group in the link? The payment information is going to be there. Screenshot when you make the payment and confirm that way. And whoever is interested but has questions, let us know. What are you skeptical about? Come on the call and let's talk.
Okay, let's take some people, right? Let's allow some people to talk. Joe, you can speak. Joe, you can unmute and speak.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, my name is Joe. I'm from Kenya.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your lessons today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just completed the course that you took us through, the digital marketing course, and I'm so excited that now I'm joining the next program, which is the incoming one. I have already paid for the program, so I'm so excited. I'm also excited, and I am hoping that I'm going to learn a lot from this program. So my question is,
you're in Kenya, right?
Yes, I'm Kenya. I'm in Kenya.
All right.
Yeah, my question is, through the course that we just completed,
yeah,
there are so many things that we learned, but there are so many things still I didn't get to have better knowledge that a complete knowledge about them. Like for example,
like implement
building website and come again.
Like implement them.
Yeah, sure. Like website building, e-commerce, and such things.
Yeah.
So my question was, are we going to learn about all these
That's
courses?
That's what this is all about, right?
Like
all these things you have. Can you hear me now? That's what this
okay.
is all about. All these things you know, all these things you have idea about. How do you implement it? How do you use it to work on actual job or actual projects, right? Day in, day out, we are working on one project or the other. How do you implement these things on these projects? That's what this is all about.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much. All right.
So let's take Steve. Is this Pastor Steve? One of my favorite persons. Well done, sir. All right.
I love this.
Yeah.
Thank you for the work you are doing. My question is, class is tomorrow. Is it every Monday you're having class? Every Monday.
Sunday evening.
Is it going to be every Monday?
Sunday evening.
Okay. All right. Because I'm into web development class. Development class every Monday.
Yeah. It's Sunday evening.
Okay, I want to.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Let's take Ngozi. Ngozi, you can unmute.
Good evening, Mr. Rice. Good evening, Mr. Yusuf.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm really happy. And I'm interested and I'm going to pay for the class. But please, I don't know, it's just an opinion. I'm asking, we are approaching Christmas, and this month now is going to be very, busy. People will be going, traveling. I don't know how one is going to be very committed to doing this project or
Yeah,
doing what will be.
you see, that's one of the reasons why we haven't started this program now. We're approaching Christmas, and it's a time where a whole lot of businesses have gigs for us, right? I know you might be thinking from the point of enjoyment, but we are thinking from the point of business.
Yes, traveling.
Right? So we are thinking from the point of business. So some people are feeling like, man, this is time for me to relax and enjoy. There's a whole lot of things of the year, right? But honestly, for you, I would just say that this Christmas is not going to be like all of your other Christmas, because you are probably going to have a short celebration and more of work and more of implementation. But one thing I can tell you is that it's going to pay off. You're going to see the results, right? You get it?
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So let's take Otto Victor. Otto Victor, you can unmute.
All right, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Mr. Olorex, and good evening, our Oibo Yusuf. So actually, the thing is that I've learned some few things lately about the digital marketing class, like the search engine of search engine stuff. Of course, I don't have much idea. I'm the guy that said that he's an actor, so I'm trying to ask now, is it possible I can use digital marketing to like grow my page or like get more audience? Yeah, stuff like that. That's one of the questions I want to ask. So let me just spend the other question.
I don't even think this is a question, because you could have answered yourself. Is it possible to use digital marketing to build your page up? What else do you use to build your page up?
Because I was actually thinking is more about partnering with companies, platforms, and using ads to promote a business.
Anything that involves ads is digital marketing. So what are you saying?
Okay. So that means it's possible I can use it to grow my page.
Yes, you
Maybe
can.
like on YouTube now.
Yes, you can.
Okay, sir.
All right. Phone mic. This will be phone mic. Your hand has been up. Yeah.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Please, I want to ask for we that we are into the thing of doing data analysis ongoing. So is this not going to affect? Can we put it together?
No, it's not going to affect you. It does not clash in any way.
Okay, you can do this alongside with that.
Yeah, it does not clash in any way.
And then please, for we that we're going to pay partly. For how long can we get the session?
I didn't get that.
For me, I'm going to pay partially for now.
Yeah, if you pay parts, yes, you can balance up as we go.
Okay, it doesn't have.
Yeah. Like 2 months, it's fine.
All right.
Okay, let's take James. James, you can unmute. James.
All right, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Good evening.
Okay, all right. Thank you for the opportunity and thank you for the session so far. Okay, so like I said before, my own concern is I won't be really available during the week because of my job. I currently work as an SEO and digital ads expert for a company, and it's a full-time on-site role. So for me to have that time to to partake in the weekly activities will be some kind of difficult for me for now. So
But you can catch up on the weekends, right? And you can join the live sessions on the weekends.
yes, I can join the live sessions on the weekend, but it's just the weekly.
Yeah. It's still good. It's still good.
Yes,
You're
for
still
the
going to
weekdays.
you're still going to be able to follow what we are doing. And you will still learn.
Okay, all right. So another question is are you teaching anything on SEO?
Yes. A lot.
Okay, all right.
All right. Okay. Let's take Jimmy. Jimmy, you can unmute. Jimmy. Jimmy. Jimmy, you can unmute.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, I just want to ask a straight question about these remote international jobs opportunities. I want you to throw more light on that. That is my major concern. Remote international job opportunities. What do you mean by that?
Okay.
As course. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Jimmy, when we say remote jobs, it's any job you are doing from the comfort of your home, right? So it could be international. So if you are working directly with Yusuf now, so Yusuf has Yusuf is a digital marketer. He works for a couple of companies. He does a lot of stuff. If Yusuf gives you a gig and say, okay, I'm working on this project. I want you to write blog post for this project, and I'm expecting you to do 15 blog posts per week on this project, right? That's a remote job
Okay.
already because it's paying you every week for that. So there are different ways you get these remote jobs too. And there are different types of jobs. Apart from using freelancing platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, right? There are the other things you
Yes.
can do that you can use to position yourself, right? Create content, do a whole lot of stuff. I told you that I have a YouTube channel, and from that YouTube channel, I've gotten clients from like 17 different countries, right? That's a process too. So there's a whole lot of process that goes into this, and we're going to be talking about all these things in the training. Did you get that?
Yes, I got that. Just talking about will you mentor in that aspect?
Of course we are. We'll show you. If I show you something to do, won't you follow suit and do the same?
Okay, I needed to be very clear about that.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank
All right. Let's take Ernest. Ernest, you can unmute. Ernest. We're going to be rounding up very soon. We're just going to take a few more people. Then we're going to pick one special person for something. All right, go ahead.
I want to ask also, whoever is still skeptical, whoever is not skeptical, but whoever is, they want to start, but they're not really convinced, just mention whatever, you think that might be holding you back. And also, please, looking right now, we're getting a lot of people confirming. We're getting a lot of people confirming their payments. So this is an example, like confirm, here's a receipt, confirm in the group chat, like this, and then you'll have your payment confirmed. So send like proof of your payment in the group. Okay. So yeah.
All right.
Like that.
So send your payment proof in the group I don't know, for the benefit of those that didn't hear, Yusuf, did you hear the guy that called you? He said, our Oyibo. Tell them you're a black man.
What did he say?
There's one guy, he said, yeah,
What did he say?
our Oyibo digital marketer. Do you know what Oyibo is?
Oyibo, what is that?
Like a white man. That's what Nigerians call a white man.
Do I look white?
All right. Okay. Let's take. Okay, Ernest, you're speaking, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening.
So I was wondering, what gadgets would one need to be able to do the program?
You need a laptop.
Oh,
if you don't have a
okay.
laptop, it's not going to be easy for you. You need a laptop.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I also want to know, like, apart from this very session,
Yeah.
are you going to have other sessions as well?
The program is starting tomorrow. Okay, like other batches.
I get you on that. Like, apart from, yeah, yeah.
No, we are not. We're not. You are probably not going to hear us talk about this again, because what actually led to the necessity of this is the projects we have on our hands and the people we need to work with and the whole lot of other stuff. So I do digital marketing trainings. It's not like this is something we're going to do again and again and again like that. So it's I don't know. Well, let me not totally say, but as of now, everything we are doing is focused on this particular program. So that's
all right. All right. Can I get a link to the group you're talking about?
You are not in the group?
No.
You are not. So how did you get the link to join this meeting? Huh?
Someone sent it to me. Someone sent it to me, actually.
Okay. Okay, great. I'm gonna drop the link to the group. Let me do that. Let me do that.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so who wants to speak next while I get the link to drop in the group? Dr. Benny, you can unmute.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm Mr. Yusuf. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm excited to start the next phase after completing the previous one. And I look forward to learning a whole lot, and of course, upskilling to the extent that I'll be able to manage gigs too, like the guy that spoke. So I've paid for the class, and I encourage every other person to also try to make it to attend that class, because it's going to be power-packed. I just wanted to encourage someone.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Encourage.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Benny.
Thank you so much.
All right. So there's somebody here, Galaxy Note 10. So Yusuf said something. I don't know if you got it. He said, if you are here, you are still skeptical and to take action, right? Just go to the comment section, go to the chats, and let us know what is holding you back, right? What is that one thing that's holding you back, right? What is that one thing that's holding you back to take the action?
I want to ask a question.
Please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Please, I just want to appreciate Mr. Lesulu and Mr. Yusuf for this powerful program. I'm part of the students that just completed the first batch, which I also joined the growth marketing class. But my question is it possible to do the project without the website being ready? Because I'm presently working on the website, but I've not started the website really. But he said the class will start tomorrow. Is it possible
Yeah.
to?
So that's not a problem. That's not a problem.
All right.
You can work with everything together.
All right, sir. All right.
All right.
Thanks so much.
All right. So for the benefit of Ernest, I already sent the link to the WhatsApp group here now. You can go ahead and check it out. You can go ahead and check it out. All right. Okay. So go to the comments. Just let us know what is holding you back, right, from joining the program right now. What's that one thing? Yes, you're interested. Yes, you want to join. You want to work with us. You want to be one of the people that would go all the way, but there's something holding you back. You're still skeptical about something. You're still sitting on the fence, right? What's that one thing? Okay. I can't pronounce this name, but if you can unmute, if you see the indication on your screen. All right.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, I must say I'm Kwabna from Accra. I
Okay.
must say I'm very grateful for the first session. Indeed, I own a business and I was looking for a way to scale up my selling online digital marketing. The first session has really helped me a lot. I'm going to the second one, the growth marketing. I want to know, as a business owner, will it be enough for me to set up my own digital marketing agency? I mean, what we are going to learn.
Yes.
I hope you get my question.
What we are going to learn is more than enough for you to set up your own digital marketing agency, start getting gigs, local gigs from Nigeria, Ghana, and even international gigs from other countries, European countries. You get that? Yes, it's gonna be. But it also depends on you. You have to learn. You have to be ready to learn. You have to come to class. You have to do projects, assignments, and other things.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then the installments, how is it going to be? Like,
yeah.
The first one,
Yes,
as for
yes.
the first class, I paid outright. But the second one, how's the
Yeah,
installment going to be?
yes, you can pay in two or three installments. Just drop your receipt in the group once you make payment.
Hello.
Just drop your receipt in the group once you make
Okay.
payment.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Thank you.
All right. Let's take Pastor Steve. You can unmute.
Good evening, sir. I forgot to ask a question, so I came back again.
Yeah, please
Yes,
go
I
ahead.
have a yes. That's an issue. I think I saw a message to look into it.
Okay.
I don't know if you actually went in. I was trying to link it. I was trying to link the button to the form. So
That's
that
that. Send
when
me
you
a
click
DM for that now, Pastor Steve. Link button to
all
form.
right, sir, thank you.
That's a basic thing. All right. Thank you. All right. Somebody say he has a question. Raise your hand in the participant area. Rotimi. Rotimi, though. Rotimi, though. Raise your hand in the participant area so that we can allow you unmute so you can speak. All right. So those of you making payments, please don't forget to drop your payment proof in the group so that the admin can confirm your payment and give you access to the group where we're going to be holding the training and all that. All right. Okay.
So okay? So Irene, you're saying the only thing holding you back is payment up front. Okay, who else? What else is whoever is interested and is stopping it? Or should I just ask who will be seeing on the other side? Who's joining us? And whoever's interested in joining us, let's figure out what's stopping it.
Okay. Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. If you have made payments and you are joining us, just go to the comment section and say paid. And if you are yet to make payment, drop the reasons of what's holding you back, right? Just drop the reasons of whatever is holding you back. All right. If you have made payment, just say paid in the group. All right. And if you are yet to make payment, just tell us the reasons. What's holding you back from joining? All right, let's take Right. Right, you're going to unmute and ask a question. Right. Right, you can unmute. Right, right. Right, you can unmute. Okay. Okay. Okay, somebody's saying, what's the minimum for first installment? So the minimum for first installment is 25,000 naira, right? The minimum for first installment is 25,000 naira. So you can see some receipts in the group, 25,000 naira. That's the minimum for first installment. Okay. All right. Okay, so before we go, I just want to say this again that, okay, the last thing I want to say before we round up this the session is I said something earlier, right? Right? I said something earlier. I said, imagine what is possible. Picture yourself, just create this picture in your memory, right? That you have mastered this skill called growth marketing. You are now an expert when it comes to growth marketing, right? And right now, you are already in the position of helping other businesses. And these businesses, in turn, they pay you handsomely, right? And you have also built a side hustle agency that gives you freedom and flexibility, right? So you have your own business, you are free, you work remotely, you can wake up anytime, you can go to sleep anytime. I'm not saying that it's laziness, but you work on your own terms, right? There are sometimes I am on a call with Yusuf and we talk. And I'm not like, because when we talk, I'm learning, right? We're sharing ideas, right? And I'm not like, tomorrow I have to, right? I do things on my own terms. And that's because I'm a digital marketer. And that's because, right, I have clients. Sometimes a client can call me, a client that's going to pay me a reasonable amount of money, can call me and I can tell you, I'm not available right now, right? I'm not available right now. I'm going to speak to you in 2 hours. I'm going to speak to you in 3 hours. That's because I know the value I bring. There was one time in this same Lagos, Nigeria, I was working with a boss. Anytime that boss called me, I must pick up. even if he calls me by 12, I must pick up and do what he wants me to do, right? Yes, it's not in the contract, but he can get you fired at any time. That's how Africa is, right? You can change those narratives by becoming very, very valuable to businesses, international businesses, right? By being able to do more for them, by being able to, and you can land high-paying remote job. I wish I can tell Yusuf to share a slide one time again. There was one slide you were talking about. It looks unfair that just because of the country you were born and the country you are raised in, it determines how much you get to earn a salary. But one thing that growth marketing has done, it has broken those boundaries. So you are not limited to earn within the country you live in right now, right? That's not your limitation right now. So you can do more than what, just because of the skill that you have and because you have the liberty to service people outside your own scope, right? So bro, you want to say something before we close?
No, I think that's good.
All right. So many people, I guess some people are tired already, and it has been an amazing session. If you enjoyed today's session and you learned something new and you're going to be with us in the program, just go to the comment section and say, I got it. Just go to the comment section and say, I got it. All right. Nice, 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 nice. I got it.
Okay,
Nice,
guys. I'll
nice.
be off this. I'll see you guys soon. Whoever is
All
interested.
right, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank
And
you, thank you very much,
I'm
everyone.
gonna in the group. I'm gonna message the group my personal information. Alex is gonna be showing you guys with the onboarding. Just please make sure you put your confirmation because we're very excited to work with you guys. All right. And if anybody has some deadlines that if they're able, whatever, when it comes to the installments and questions, message the group admins or Lex.
All right, all right. So if you have any other questions, we can continue the conversations in the group, right? We can continue the conversation in the group and we can do a whole lot. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. Do have a lovely, lovely night rest. All right. Good night, everyone. And this is the end of today's section. See you tomorrow live in class. See you tomorrow. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, everyone.